Okay, TubiTV has really been stepping up their game with the movies. Not so many movies you've never heard of before. There are kind of new, there are old. Most people like horror movies, so here is their list of horror movies right now. Burnt Offerings. I saw that. It's with Karen Black. Her and her family take over this home. And the only real condition is they take care of the old lady who lives upstairs. But there's a twist to it all. It's from 1976. I enjoyed it. It was a very good movie. Okay, this Rosemary's Baby, a lot of people have said they've never heard of it. It was an NBC miniseries, I believe. It's a remake of the original Rosemary's Baby. I enjoyed it. It wasn't that bad. Does it compare to the original? No. But I don't feel like I wasted my time watching it. The Amityville Horror, 1979. This is one of my favorite horror movies. James Brolin, Margot Kidder. It's not the real original story. The real original story was the DeFeo family moved into the home and things happened. This is with the Lutz family who moved in after them. Like I said, one of my favorite horror movies. It still gets me at some points. A very good horror movie. I Spit on Your Grave. The only reason I want to see that movie was if you watched All My Children back in the 90s and early 2000s, Ryan Lavery, who was played by Cameron Matheson, at some point the writers wrote in a little brother for him. The little brother was in this movie. This is not supernatural horror. It's horror survival. It was horrible, but it was a good movie. I think it was very well done. But things like this happen and continue to happen. The Resident. The only reason I watched this movie was because of Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I love him. Something about him, I just love him. And the movie was good. I don't feel like I wasted my time, but it's not even in my top 100 movies. The Lady in White. I love this movie so much. Lucas Haas, Alex Rocco. All it is a ghost story about something that happened. This kid figures it out. He might be next. Very good movie. Very good movie from 1988. Okay, this movie, Claw. I so wanted to see it. But it's really one of the more really cheesy sci-fi movies. I do regret wasting my time watching it, but hey, if you like movies like that, go for it. Go for it. The Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf. I am pretty sure I saw that, I just don't remember. Celebrity Ghost Stories. I love this show. So many stars I know and so many things that they went through. I really enjoy that show. Hemlock Grove. I watched like 2 episodes, couldn't get into it. I hope to get into it. It's not a movie, it is a TV series. Poltergeist 3. I really enjoyed Poltergeist 1 and 2. Poltergeist 3, I don't know why they made it. I don't. It looked like something that should have been direct to video. Little Girl That Lives Down the Lane. This stars Jodie Foster, and oh my god, the things this kid does. It's a 1976 horror movie, but don't let the year fool you. It is very much a movie that will have you going, what? What? Stigmata stars Gabriel Byrne and Patricia Arquette. I've only liked Patricia Arquette in the TV series The Medium. But this movie was very good. It had you guessing. Do I want to watch it again? No. Is it in my top 100? No. But it was a pretty good movie. V.C. Andrews, The Flowers in the Attic, 1987. I have seen both movies, Flowers in the Attic, the sequel and the prequel. This was such a well done series. I've never read the books, but the series, the movies, everything was just so well done. Wishmaster. I have watched this, but I just don't remember it. It's from 1997. Stir of Echoes, starring Kevin Bacon, 1999. What a movie. A psychic doorway gets opened for him, and he can't stop seeing the things he's seeing. It helps him solve a mystery. And none of this is spoilers. It's just such a good movie. Really good. Poltergeist 2, The Other Side. I really enjoyed it. Just as much as the first one. But part 3, I just did not enjoy. Amityville: The Awakening. I watched that movie because it was a new Amityville movie. I didn't enjoy it. I did, however, like seeing one of the kids from the American version of Shameless. I think he plays Ian Gallagher, the redhead who wants to be in the army and whatever. It was an okay movie. It wasn't as great as, the first one, but it was good. Sleepaway Camp. The whole time watching this movie with my husband, he's like, you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it. I'm sitting here screaming in my head, this is a stupid B movie, and not one of the B movies I like. I don't like this movie. I don't like this movie. Get it off, get it off, get it off. It wasn't until the end where I was like, oh, whoa. So it was the end of the movie that got me. The rest of the movie. But it is a slasher film. It's from 1983. If you like slasher films, you won't be disappointed. The First Power, starring Lou Diamond Phillips. This movie is from 1990. I enjoy it so much. I still watch it. It is very supernatural. But to me, it doesn't seem like a B movie. It was just really good, and I love Keanu Reeves. An American Werewolf in London, 1981. What can I say? It's an American Werewolf in London. The only thing is, I don't get why it was considered a comedy. To me, it was always just a horror movie. But I love it till this day. Especially that one scene in the train station when that guy falls on the escalator. It's only for a quick second. Great, fantastic movie. My Amityville Horror. That is the oldest Lutz boy giving his recount of things that happened. It is well worth the watch. You find out a lot more. Things you thought that couldn't have happened really didn't. Things that you thought didn't happen really did. And there's a lot more behind it. It's a very good documentary. Very good. Sometimes they come back. This is a Stephen King movie. It was a made-for-TV movie. Very well done. Very well done. And it's available on YouTube, the last I saw. Creepy, had you guessing. It's well worth the hour and a half. Carrie, 1976. Another great Stephen King movie. And from the 70s. Don't let it fool you. A lot of people think, well, movies from the 70s, the 60s, even the 50s, the 30s, they're not worth it. People enjoy The Wizard of Oz, and I believe that was either 1934 or 1939. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's no good. This was a very good movie. Audrey Rose. I've seen this twice. I have to watch it again because both times I didn't like it. I didn't see what the horror was in it. But it's considered to be a classic. It's from 1977. Another Stephen King movie, Children of the Corn. Now, I did like the remake that came out, I think, either this year or last year. Only because you saw something in the corn. In this movie, you see nothing in the corn, and I don't understand how it came to be the way it was. But not one of my favorite Stephen Kings. Okay, good. This is on my list. I want to see The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Actual crimes that took place. I want to see it. The original Prom Night with Jamie Lee Curtis. I love this movie. I've seen the extended version too, and I didn't like the extended version. But it is a great movie. Soul Survivors. I saw this movie only because of Eliza Dushku. I love her. She played Faith in Buffy the Vampire, the series. It was a movie that kept you guessing. I'm not saying it's bad. No, no, no. But it did keep you guessing the whole way through. The whole way through. You had to try to figure out what was going on, this and that. Very good at keeping you guessing. It's from 2001. The Gathering. I love Christina Ricci, and I love Ioan Grufford. Ioan Grufford was in the TV series The Ringer and Forever. He was in, I think it was called Skyscraper with the Rock. He played the wife's snooty tooty executive boyfriend. And he also played Stretch in one of the Fantastic Four movies. He was also the father in a movie called Keep Watching. This is another movie that had you guessing. It does seem like it's direct to video, but just the guessing part keeps you involved in the movie. Like, what? What's going on now? What? It was an okay movie. Tamara, I remember seeing, but I don't remember what I thought of it. It's from 2005. 1408. That is a very weird movie. So many twists and turns, and you don't understand how it could all be happening. And just when you think you've got it figured out, it changes on you. Very good movie. Amityville: The Evil Escapes. This was number 4 in the series. It's from 1989. It stars Patty Duke Aston. I love her. I love this movie. It is very much a direct-to-video movie and won't hold most people's attention. But I love Patty Duke and I love this movie, so... The Amityville Horror. This is the remake from 2005. I did not enjoy it as much as the first one. I just didn't. Yeah, it added a little more, but I've also heard it added things that weren't even in the book. So, I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it. Hostel Part 2. To me, is just like Hostel Part 1. It's from 2007. It is gory. And I do believe this kind of stuff does go on. I do believe it. We don't know what goes on everywhere in all the nooks and crannies. As far as the movies go, I did not enjoy them. I did, however, like seeing a girl from the Roseanne show. She played DJ's girlfriend. She was in it. I did enjoy seeing her in something else, but I really did not enjoy the movies. Hellraiser, I recently just saw. It was okay. The Possession I saw because of Jeffrey Dean Morgan in it. I remember I enjoyed it, but I don't remember the movie. Shark Bait. I've seen that. It's from 2022. It's just your average shark movie. But I love movies like that. I have seen Insidious 1, 2, and 3. I just don't remember them. Maniac Cop. My husband got me to watch that once. I didn't enjoy it, but I got it. I understood it. I don't like it, though. Doppelganger with Drew Barrymore from 1993. This was a very good movie, although, again, I do think it's one of them that is like a direct-to-video release. But it did have you thinking about doppelgangers and looking them up and everything. I enjoyed it. Devil Dog, the Hound of Hell. This movie is available on YouTube. It's from 1978. To me, it was always a movie of the week movie. I don't think it was in the actual theaters. I remember watching it for the first time. I was under 10. And I remember it was the summer because I was up till like midnight or something. This movie went on at 11. But, summertime, it was okay. I enjoyed it then. I enjoy it now. It's very, very good. I enjoyed it. Bait. I watched that movie specifically because of Julian McMahon. Julian McMahon, I think right now, is on a series called FBI Murders. And he played Cole on Charmed. The original Charmed series. This movie was so cheesy, it shouldn't even have been direct to video. I don't know what it should have been, but it wasn't, I love the concept. But the film quality itself seemed bad. Frozen. Okay, this Frozen is from 2010. It is not the Disney cartoon with Elsa. It's about survival. A very good movie. Very good. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. It was based on a true story, the story of Ed Gein. But Ed Gein didn't do this stuff. But still, it was a very scary movie. And I think it still holds up the test of time. I think it stands the test of time. It's a very good movie. Winchester, I couldn't even get through it. I didn't like it. It's from 2018. I didn't like it at all. Blade. When I saw this movie, I was like, what? I enjoyed it very much. I never knew this was a comic book character until the past couple of years. And this movie is from 1998. I enjoyed it. I even enjoyed number 2 and number 3. Chud from 1984. I remember watching it on TV. And you have to understand, the way we had TV before there was ever WHT or HBO or anything like that, it would be just the basic channels here in New York. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13, which was PBS. And this went on one night. I just thought it was stupid. I didn't like Chud. And what Chud stands for, this might help you want to see the movie. Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dweller. I just didn't like it. Train to Busan. Okay, it says here dubbed. Now, a lot of times when Asian movies are dubbed, it loses something in the translation. I don't think it did. And I really don't like zombie movies. This I liked. I saw it dubbed and undubbed. And I enjoyed it. It's a very, very, very good movie. I don't know any of these movies. Now we'll try action, and then we'll call that a night for the video. The Net. That is such a good movie. You can see how much people can track you by what you do, as long as they've got the computer that can get into everything. And a lot of us do now. Very good movie. Very scary. Very chilling. Was just great. Oh yeah, I have seen Face of Evil. I love Tracy Gold. Yeah. I've seen Jurassic World. I enjoyed it. It is nothing like the first 3 movies. The first 3 movies of the Jurassic series are the best. Jurassic Park, The Lost World Jurassic 2, and Jurassic Park 3. This is Jurassic Park 1993. Very good movie. Very good. Oh, The Principal. This is a great movie. Based on a true story. Things that still happen today in some schools. Not all, but some. Stars James Belushi, Louis Gossett Jr., and I believe Ray Don Chong. The Mummy with Brendan Fraser, 1999. I really did enjoy this movie so much. And I know I'm the first one to talk about sequels and why are they making them and this was really good. I really enjoyed the number 2 of this movie. Number 3, The Dragon Emperor, I didn't like at all. I've seen Colors. It was interesting. Same thing with Point Break. I thought they were both very interesting movies. Speed. My son loved that movie so much he used to carry around the video cassette like a teddy bear or something. And he never called Keanu Reeves Keanu. It was always Kinanu. But this was an amazing movie. Gripping. It kept you guessing every step of the way. What was going to happen? What was going to happen? Very, very good movie. Lost World, Jurassic Park. I love that movie. Out of the first three, that is my favorite. And hey, it takes place, not all of the movie, but a lot of it in Los Angeles. I love that kind of stuff. Jurassic Park 3. The Mummy Returns was very good. But The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, I just did not enjoy at all. Wild Wild West, Will Smith. I barely remember it. But I do remember I liked it. Okay, Speed 2 Cruise Control. It was okay. I didn't think it was a horrible movie. But it is nothing like the first. Nothing at all like the first. The first was a million times better. Dirty Harry, I remember watching. I wasn't really into Dirty Harry movies, though. The Road, I saw half of that movie. Wow. All the stuff they went through. Just wow. And look, Escape Plan 2, Max Payne, 310 to Yuma, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They've got a whole lot of new titles there. Daybreakers from 2010. This was so interesting. I don't want to give any spoilers. But yeah, it was just very, very, very interesting. Teenage Mutant Turtles, 1990. I love the Ninja Turtles movies. I even love one that's Batman versus the Ninja Turtles. I'm a kid at heart. I don't care. Spy Kids I saw. It was enjoyable. I don't know if I've ever seen number 4. But they were enjoyable. Romancing the Stone. I enjoyed that the first time I watched it. I tried watching it just a couple of weeks ago, and I could not for the life of me get into it. It's from 1984. It stars Kathleen Turner, Michael Douglas, Danny DeVito. That's one hell of a combo of actors in it. I just couldn't get into it. Rogue. 2007. I love that movie. It's about an alligator that really does exist, or a crocodile, that really does exist in Africa right now. They haven't been able to find him, catch him, nothing. And his name is Gustav. I really enjoyed that movie. Oh, there's a Carlito's Way with P. Diddy. Add that to my list. And that's something with TubiTV. If you sign up for it, it's all free. Everything's free. You can make your own watch list. And all the movies you want to watch, just add into it. I love that. LA's Finest. Me and my aide just finished watching this, like last month. It was a very good series, and we were surprised to hear it was canceled. It was just wow. Johnny Quest, 1964. We used to watch that cartoon all the time. Rage. I tried to watch, I couldn't get into it. And I like Nicolas Cage, but I just couldn't get into it. Oh my god, this 9/11 movie. I had to stay away from things regarding 9/11 because it got to the point wherever I saw any little clips of it, I would just start crying. It was such a horrible thing that happened here. So then this came out and I saw Whoopi Goldberg, Charlie Sheen. I had to watch it. It's from 2017. Wow. It's hard subject matter, but it's an amazing, amazing movie. Just amazing. Yeah, so they have really stepped up their game. They have TV shows, movies. They have them in genres. I'm going to link Tubi in the description below.